Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back, my glorious bannerman, to another online battle for Total War Warhammer. In this one we're going to be looking at the Blood and Gore expansion pack, or I guess DLC, for Warhammer, which was added yesterday. It's really cool, I like it a lot. It goes ahead and just kind of adds a bit more grit to the battles, which I think Warhammer was kind of lacking. And it's also always cool to see huge giants just covered in mountains and mountains of blood. And also because of that, I made sure we played it on a really white map because I want to see the ground just completely stained with blood, arms, bodies, all of that lovely stuff. So yes, and I thought, who better to play as the greenskins when we're trying to do this? You know, obviously, I mean, maybe the chaos would be a little bit of a better choice, but I've got to show some love for my greenskins out there, for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and run through the army comps. I'm not sure if I said it or not, but my opponent is playing as the vampire counts and I'm playing as the greenskins. I will go ahead and run through my army first. So on my front line I have 3 units of these orc boys. These guys are mainly just here to go ahead and try and pick away at some of the flying units, which I assumed the greenskins would be bringing. That's kind of their main design. Behind that I have a kind of more like a throwaway unit. I have 3 units of these orc boys. And really their only job in this battle is to go ahead and ensure that my more elite units make it to the battle and don't get killed beforehand, or like kind of, these guys are here mainly just to absorb charges. Then behind that I have some orc biggins, my more stronger infantry. Obviously once they kind of absorb the charges, my orc biggins will then run in and hopefully start doing a lot of damage. Then behind that I have my creme de la creme elite unit. I have my black orcs. I have 4 units of these guys, and again, like everything else is just kind of a transport ship for these guys. As long as these guys don't get charged by cavalry or anything, or you know, by strong monsters, then I'm happy. You know, getting these guys into combat fresh and they'll just do so much damage. I also have Grimgore, and I have a orc shaman, is this? Yeah, an orc shaman. So I have like the Foot of Gork and some really good buffing spells. Then I have a unit of trolls. If we actually jump to them, we have a unit of trolls. Again, I wanted to bring like a unit of trolls and a unit of a giant, because I wanted to see what they looked like when they were covered in blood, and it should hopefully be epic. Then I have a unit of orc biggin boars, I think they're called. Yeah, orc boar biggins. I got like almost there. And then I think I just have a doom diver, and that's my entire army. I obviously have another unit of cav over there. So my opponent, who is playing as a vampire counts, he has actually brought the blood knights, which is awesome to see. It's kind of like a twofer. It's kind of like 2 cavalry units in one. I mean 2 DLC units in one, because we have the blood and gore and we also have the blood knights. Wow, that's a really nice like shield. They have like a Vargeist kind of attached to them. That's really cool. That's nice to see. So yeah, he has 2 units of them and then another 2 on the other flank. Then for his infantry line, he has a unit of Graveguard on either flank. He is the melee specialist. Then he has 2 mages on the Dead Pegasus, or whatever they're riding. I don't even know what they are, like Hell Beasts maybe. But he has two magic users up there, which is going to be kind of difficult for me because I don't really have a lot to shoot them down. I have some units of archers, but that's about it. So you know, they're going to be definitely a thorn in my side. Then for kind of the main part of his infantry is just these units of skeletons. And look how cool this like camera angle is right now as I'm just going down the battle line. Yeah, he has like 4 or 5 units of them. Then he has a Vargolf, is that? Yeah, a Vargolf, and then a unit of Calm Wraiths, and then a few more specialists in his army. But yeah, let's go ahead and just start this battle and get into the combat straight away, because I want to see these Doom Divers. They're already jumping up, ready to shoot away. I want to see what these Doom Divers are capable of, and what they look like with the new Blood and Gore. Whoa, that's a pretty nice hit. I was just thinking as well, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Look at that, look at his legs just into the snow. Like, into the ice, that's really funny. I was about to say, like, surely these skeletons wouldn't have blood, because obviously they're skeletons. But then I remembered, like, this is probably just my Doom Diver blood. It probably almost definitely is my Doom Diver blood. So he's going to be going ahead and pushing my infantry straight up to go ahead and just get in my face, because obviously I have the Doom Diver advantage. So he's going to want to go ahead and just engage me as soon as possible. I mean, like, I'm not really scared of his infantry too much, but the main thing I am scared of... Damn, that was a huge hit. An absolute huge hit. The main thing I'm scared of is his Blood Knights. He has 4 units of them bad boys, and that's going to be very difficult to deal with, because my boars aren't going to be able to kind of a match with that elite heavy cavalry. So I'm going to start off by shooting away at his Vargolf and his Calm Wraiths and his Skeleton Warriors. And the arrows just look really cool. It's such a shame that there's not more archers in this game. Because look at these arrows just kind of penetrating the shields and stuff. It just looks really, really nice. So he's had enough of being shot to pieces by my Doom Divers. He's going to go ahead and just advance all his infantry, his Calm Wraiths, his Vargolf into battle. And he's going to go ahead and just charge up my front line. So let's go and slow things down so we actually get this charge. Because there's also a charge over there with a Blood Knights I want to go ahead and capture. So he's just going to go flying in. My Orc boy is jumping into combat. That dude just face planted as well. Did you see that? He jumped in and just completely missed and landed on his front. So the Vargolf is just going to smash in. Oh my god, so many Orc boys flying. As well as this, we have a cavalry engagement over here. The Blood Knights are sticking down their lances. Getting ready to charge into my Orc Bigham boys. My dudes are ready. And they're going to go ahead and go smashing into each other. The impacts kind of cancelling each other out. But a lot of blood from the chest. Like the lances definitely pierced my armor there. Probably sending quite a few of my Orc boys flying over here. The rest of the infantry line is soon to go ahead and clash. My archers are falling back. The rest of my infantry are pushing up forward. I've kind of got a disjointed line right now. Oh, the Vargolf just goes in, just sending these Orc boys flying. But again, this isn't bad for me. This is okay because, like, this is what these guys are here for. They're here to go ahead and take a pounding from the charges, you know. Absorb some of the missiles. As well as this, we'll have another charge over here. Flying in. Now, again, this is going to be kind of hard because the Grave Guard are obviously a very, very strong unit. And just look at the blood and gore already. Just, you know, these guys have been fighting for a couple seconds. The trolls are going to come in now to go ahead and help out these Orc boys. And this is what I'm looking for. I want these guys to be absolutely covered, drenched from head to toe in blood. I mean, surely it can only be their own blood, though. Oh, he's lost an arm. Wow, this is really nice. This is what we like to see. We've got my giant involved over here as well. My giant is just breathing horrible, I mean, like, bad breath on the enemy. And he's got a bit of blood on him now. Not too much. The rest of the infantry line, the Calm Wraiths are going in. My Black Orcs are now engaged in the melee engagement as well. These Orc Biggins are completely covered in blood. The Skeletons are going toe-to-toe with my more elite soldiers, so they're not going to be faring too well. That guy just got his head bit up by the Vargolf. Jesus. That is crazy. Then we go back and look at my giant. He is just smacking away on the Grave Guard, which is good. I needed some like strong troops over here, and you can see I've managed to go ahead and rout the Grave Guard off the bat, which is good. We definitely wanted to see that. As soon as the Grave Guard go down, it makes my job a lot easier. My Black Orcs are just cutting through the Skeletons now. Wow, some of these Skeletons have actually lost arms and they're just fighting without a shield. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. They actually like lose arms and they're fighting just with the sword. It would be cool to see someone just fighting with a shield as well. That'd be really, really nice. Some of my Orc boys getting killed and cut down. A lot of archer fire going in on this Hell Beast. Trying to go ahead and like just pin it down and take it down if I can with arrow fire. Oh, here we go. The giant's going to go in and just hopefully send all these skeletons just back to the abyss. Here we go. Nice. That was a huge mace hit there. And again, lovely. Oh, the giants are just so powerful. So powerful. Just running through these lines. I'm actually sending my own orcs flying, but they're okay with that. They're okay with that. The Calm Wraiths are obviously going to be doing very, very good in this melee engagement. More soldiers. The Blood Knights have gone ahead and won on the Vampire Count's left flank though, and now they're just running down some of my more elite troops, going ahead and just getting into the fight, cutting down my Shaman. I don't know why my Shaman's even here. The Hell Beast is coming down to be doing plenty of damage, actually taking some arrows to the throat there. That person, she has 3 arrows just in her throat. Some good shots, but apparently not enough to kill her. The Blood Knights are also going to go ahead and support. this engagement. They've kind of managed to come around my right flank as well, and they're just running amok with the rest of my infantry. However, the Vampire Count's infantry are pretty much all gone now. There's not really too much. They have a few heroes left. But that's about it. The rest of the infantry has pretty much been cleaned out, which is good for me. The trolls not even having too much blood on them. I guess they haven't really been fighting like humans. We better be fighting against if I want to be covered in blood, I guess. I feel like I'm just killing more of my own soldiers with this giant. Like, I feel like I'm definitely killing more of my own units with this giant. So there's just cavalry charges left now. That's all the Vampire Count player has left, is these cavalry charges. But the balance of power is still very even, or it's actually in my favor now. So he's just going to kind of be using his cavalry advantage as best as possible by just hammer and anvil striking the rest of my infantry line. But by the looks of it, and there's actually a Vargolf here. I'm 90% sure the replay's just messed up a little bit and this Vargolf died in the battle, because I'm pretty sure one of us would have noticed it and like one of us would have used it or killed it. The last remnants of the Blood Knights are trying to pin down my infantry, but the Green Tide is just too strong right now. Just too strong indeed. Oh, there we go. I was direct on that Blood Knight and he didn't even die. Wow. Here we go again. We're going to kill him that time. I don't know. We got a direct hit, so I hope he would have died. As well as that, Grimgore is just going in. We haven't really seen too much of Grimgore, but we all know he's been just slaying skeletons left, right, and center. There's no doubt about that. My giant's a little bit bloody. You know, he's got a bit of blood on him, but not plenty. So yeah, that was the battle. We went ahead and won a heroic victory, which was glorious. It wasn't the longest battle. However, I felt like it showed off the the DLC pretty well. Also, I love the fact, there's something I haven't noticed yet, but the fact that the skeletons actually lose arms and stuff and they just carry on fighting. It's really, really cool to see. I really, really do like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick battle, just showing off the DLC. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the DLC. If you like it, if you dislike it, if you'd prefer something else, if you're just looking forward to mods to kind of mess around with it, or what, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and fish out. Oh, and actually, sorry, I keep always forgetting, we need to make sure we go ahead and see who killed what. That's like important. So if we look at the kills, you can see my Doom Diver racking up 164 kills. They're just so strong. The rest of my infantry just doing pretty standard. No one really going above and beyond. Apart from, I guess, a unit of Black Orcs and a unit of Orc Biggins as well, did pretty well. We look at the Vampire Counts, his cavalry doing okay, the Khan Wraith's doing okay, but no one else, again, really doing that well. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoy this battle. I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.